Hey, hey. Bulkachuanization. Hey. Bulkachuanization. Bulkachuanization. Hey, hey, hey. Aveve kuve. The veve of the veve. Like the apple so. Hey, hey. No more trying to be doing anything. Make them not say now. They do and make them say, because they feel say the people wey go say they don already handle them, don humble them, don control them. But anyway, I was on Chidi Odinkalu's page, Twitter handle. He said, according to Judicial, Governor Rivers State, that's Governor Wike, that's Yeso Wike, reportedly awarded to Zaina Bulkachua a contract to build the Court of Appeal in Port Harcourt, while Mrs. Bulkachua was still president of the court. He says Mr. Wike is chief corruptor of courts. Let me click the Sahara Reporters. Hey. So while this woman was president of the appeal court, this report, there's allegation that Wike gave her contract to build this thing. You know, the easiest way to make money in Nigeria, to really be the big billionaire, is by doing all of these contract jobs. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who does some of these things, and an acquaintance, not really a friend, an acquaintance, I would say. And then he was talking about they talk about my own. I make my money from buying and selling for people or whatever. Like, but you know, they were talking about how hard. You know, when people are talking about how hard it was, they be meeting these. I said, why do people waste your time? I said, but the thing is that when you hammer, when you get that one, you will get solid money. I said, I cannot. I've never been able to. I always wonder when people, even as far back as like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, like when I do my small market, other people they do look for government contract. I'm like, I'll do work, finish, you will not pay me. Me and you will fight. Or I'll be lobbying you to do work. 70 happen. You understand? I'm talkless of now. Never. I love my big mouth. I use it on anybody. That's why anybody you do anyhow, we call you out. I don't care. Peter will be at the office today, do anyhow, go call am out. I don't care, because I know they look for money for anybody, and I know they look for anything for anybody. And I tell people, anything will pass my power, my spending power, my husband own. I know they do it. And they come out my eye. According to my mama, she go say the thing they smell. You go they smell to me. I know go until we feel afford them. Otherwise, nothing. But anyway, this is not about me anyway. It's about the corruption. But let me go to Sahara Reporters. Showore labels Wike chief corruptor of Nigerian judiciary, says he has judges in his breast pocket. That one is not even you can see it. You understand? You see it, the way our judges, the way they behave, the way they are controlled, the way judgments are being bought, it's unbelievable. But Showore alleged that during Justice Zainab Bulkachua's tenure as president of the Court of Appeal, Wike awarded her a contract to build the Court of Appeal in Port Harcourt, Rivers State capital. As the a president of the Court of Appeal. By the way, before I go too far, this is the same woman that her husband, a senator, was thanking her. Remember when during last was it? I think that was the 9th assembly, during the last night assembly, where her husband as a senator stood up and was thanking her for the fact that she used to do judgment that would go their way, his friend's way. Then Ahmed Lava was telling him to off the mic, to keep quiet, it's okay, let them not talk about that and stuff like that. You see, the thing is this here. So is this what all these things are all about? Is this what they do? Is this how they do these things? Can you imagine? Okay. Omoyele Showore, a prominent human rights activist and convener of Revolution Now movement, has strongly criticized Nyesom Wike, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, accusing him of being the primary corruptor of Nigeria's judicial system. Showore, let me even stop here. If these judges if they don't agree to be corrupted, can anybody corrupt them? Yes, I totally agree with the label. He said, but the judges also have to bear the blame. How can you, a whole president of appeal court? I mean, you have the judges have they have the right to kill someone legitimately, sentence someone to death. legitimately, and yet you debase of yourself. You're partaking in corruption. You're partaking in worldly corruption. To not be better. No go better for some judges. Anyway, Sowore, a former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC), alleged that Wike, formerly governor of Rivers State, wields significant influence over the Nigerian judiciary, effectively having it in his breast pocket. Yes, Wike has been a major corrupter of the judiciary. In judicial circles, he is called the golden boy of the judiciary because of his uncanny ability to help corrupt the judiciary, Sowore said in a post on his X handle on Tuesday. Sowore alleged that during Justice Zainab Bulkachuwa's tenure as president of the Court of Appeal, Wike awarded her a contract to build the Court of Appeal in Port Harcourt, Rivers State capital. According to him, Wike's influence was so profound that his wishes were granted even before he made them known. Bulkachuwa served as the president of the Court of Appeal from 2014 to 2020, making her the first female president of the Nigerian Court of Appeal. She was succeeded by Justice Monica Dongba Mensem. Wike said even before he became governor of Rivers State, Wike was the go-to guy to buy judgments or judges during election tribunals or contentious legal matters. Building judges' houses is direct bribe, besides the brazen bribery of judiciary officers. Wike is also allocating lands to senior judges in choice areas in Abuja as we speak. Yes, they've even flagged up the building of judges' houses, which they say is going to take 7 months. And I can tell you, having choice lands in Abuja, it's a major thing. It's a big thing because real estate in Abuja is dependent on choice and the place that you have them. And there's a particular land in Katampe where they are building this particular one. It's a very choice area, and Wike had even come out to say that he took over the land of Julius Berger, that he saw their uncompleted land. He didn't find out whether it's used for yard or there's something that is being used for that. He called the man to dinner, had dinner with the man, and then the following morning he revoked it. You know, Wike is that small-minded human being who, no matter what he does, in his head, he's still a boy, small boy. Since 2015, don't they do boy, follow people? So he can't seem to understand that if you've got it, you don't need to flaunt it. If you got it, you don't need to show it. If you got the power, you don't need to show the power. It's already automatically assumed. But he needs to show it. He needs to flaunt it. He needs to do all sorts of things, for him to get there. And then he says Wike has Nigerian judiciary in his breast pocket, according to Sowore. Anyway, this is it. But if Nigeria was a real country, let me remove my glasses, where things are really done, even from that moment where Zainab Bulkachuwa's husband came out and said that his wife had done some judgment based on to favor his colleagues and all of that, the whole cases that were done under that woman should have been revisited, because it shows that there was no justice that was there. There were some forces that could have alluded to certain things being done. But hey, this is Nigeria, and they will continue what they're doing. But let me repeat it again. It's my mantra that I'm saying. Monkey go market one day, no go come back.